6th episode of the wrestling show. I think it is episode number 6. And if you guys watch it, then you see that I won the Galactic Championship against...
You're live on YouTube now?
What's up, guys? It's Kate Jones. Hopefully you guys tuned in for episode 6 of the wrestling show. If you did, then you've seen that I fought Chaos and Nate the Effing Great in a triple threat match and won. Of course I won, right? I'm pretty excited about it, and I just want to take this time to say thank you to all the fans and everybody that's been supporting the wrestling show and supporting my wrestling career, and I just want to take this time to kind of celebrate with you guys. I'm pretty happy. I felt like I won the Royal Rumble. I really proved myself and knocked 19 other guys, and one girl out of the ring won, and then proved myself to beat 2 guys that were going to go against me, both of them, but I still made it out victorious. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask, I am here and ready to answer them.
Are you ready to answer a question? Because we definitely have our first one come through. Jack wants to know about your shoe.
Okay.
He wants to know if you're going to lose a shoe in your next match. What are your thoughts?
I could. But I mean, I have lost shoes in matches before, especially if they come off accidentally. I try to keep my shoes tied so they don't come off, but if that's something you would like to see, maybe it'll happen.
We do take a lot of requests from the fans. We definitely have people saying that they love you.
I love you all too.
Kate's beautiful.
Thank you.
The fans are wanting to know about the Screw City Championship. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I have to get the belt from Nate, the Screw City belts. And I don't have it any longer, but I have to get it back.
You cashed in the Screw City belt to get your Galactic Championship match.
Correct.
Alright. Yeah, because they're just asking about the other belt and the shoes.
Okay, yeah. Well, the other belt, when I get it back from Nate, we'll decide where it's supposed to go.
Sounds good.
We probably have to have another Screw City tournament for that belt.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And then whoever wins that can face me for the Galactic Championship belt.
We have another question here coming in from King Moneybag 37. And he says, congratulations on becoming the new champion. What's next for you in the future?
That's a good question. Well, what I hope to see happen or hope to have happen is that I can run the wrestling show and make it a fair wrestling show, not the way Nate ran it before, and defend my title and prove to everybody that, you know, nobody on the wrestling show is a match for me, and prove to be the best wrestler.
Ostrich Brothers LTD wants to know what's your best moment in a match.
My best moment in a match? Well, that's a good question. Well, I'm going to have to say me hitting the leg drop on Chaos and pinning him 1, 2, 3 for the Galactic Championship belt. I mean, that was pretty epic. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy to have the Galactic Championship back.
Ricky Taylor wants to know if you're going to give your son a title shot.
Ooh, man. I think that everybody's going to have a shot at the title. So, yeah, I would or will at some point.
King Moneybag has another question. He wants to know, how is your ankle? Is it still injured or hurting?
I mean, my ankle kind of hurts just randomly, but it's doing better. I mean, if, like, the guys could lay off of it in a match, maybe it would heal faster, but...
It's funny. Tawfik says, you are beautiful. Greetings to you and your husband, followers of Southern Yemen.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you. And thank you for supporting the wrestling show.
Yes. We have a request to see more low blows and uppercuts.
Sure.
Somebody says, why are you ignoring my question?
What's your question?
I believe he actually had a statement. That's why we ignored it, because he said his best moment was your victory pose.
Ah,
So
okay.
maybe he wants to know, what's your favorite way to pose?
Okay.
What's your favorite victory pose?
I mean, yeah, I like my victory pose with my 1 foot on top of your chest. I mean, with the Wolfpack sign. I feel like it's pretty dominant. Or that.
There you go. He wants to know, the Yemen man wants to know, when do you fight? So when is our next match going to be?
Next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday. So I think we're going to be putting out a show every single Sunday. I know it's only been bi-weekly, but I think that one week is going to be like the wrestling show, and the next week me and Matthew are going to put together some fights. So, oh, and then every Thursday we're going to be putting out a match on Patreon. So stay tuned for our Patreon matches, but definitely on YouTube we're going to be giving people more wrestling content.
We do have a couple more questions coming in. Who is the biggest person you've lifted up in the ring? Comes from MP Jowser here.
Biggest?
That you've lifted up, yeah.
Well, you were JB, right?
JB does weigh more than me.
JB weighs more than Matthew.
Did you actually pick him up in a move?
I mean, I Samoan dropped him. Maybe it wasn't in the ring, but I definitely picked JB up and Samoan dropped him. And yeah, he weighs more than Matthew, so probably JB.
Yes. We got hello from Jonathan in Sweden.
Hi.
Vermin85 wants to know, when did you start wrestling?
Back in 2018. Me and Matthew decided that we kind of wanted to learn to wrestle, and we did, and we started off in our living room wrestling, and now 3 years later we're wrestling in a ring.
Nice. Pretty good story there. You can definitely hear more of the stories on Kate's podcast. Why don't you tell them what you're going to be doing this Thursday night?
Oh, yeah, this Thursday night I'm going to be doing another podcast, and it's going to be a podcast with the dudes at Ringside Wrestling. So it's going to be this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
It's going to be really exciting. Will there be any more training videos? Ricky, he's one of our members on YouTube. He wants to know about training.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely try to put out training videos every week. I mean, we're doing matches every week, and there's always a training video that goes along with that. So this week we're going to be practicing and training, so expect a video up. And we also put training videos up on Patreon. There's a really good training video out right now on Patreon, and it's of me and Courtney doing and training for one of our matches, so that's pretty cool too.
For the basement
check that
wall.
out. Yeah, the basement match.
What's that link for your Patreon?
Patreon link is www.patreon.com/KateJones1121. So be sure to check that out for sure. I can put content out on Patreon that I can't put out on YouTube. So that's why we have a lot of Patreon content, because for us to be able to do what we actually want to do, YouTube doesn't always allow us to do it all.
So a double part question here. I'm going to add two guys' questions together.
Okay.
What's your favorite wrestler?
Okay.
And what's your favorite move?
Okay. Man. So I really, like, as far as moves go, like, I really like the RKO a lot. Like, I love Randy Orton when he hits them out of nowhere. So I really do like the RKO move. I also like the pedigree from Triple H. I think that's a cool move to hit. And my favorite wrestler, man, I feel like I'm always changing who my favorite. Like right now, I'd say Daniel Bryan's my favorite wrestler. I also like Charlotte a lot. I like Becky Lynch a lot right now too. And like old school wrestlers, I like Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall and the NWO. I like John Cena a lot. So I mean, I got a lot of favorite wrestlers, I think.
Yeah, you do. She's got a plethora of favorites. This question comes from the Bud Brothers farm, and he says, are you worried about an eventual title defense against JB?
Am I worried about a title defense against JB? Not at all.
Whoa.
I don't think JB has what it takes to beat me in the ring. At least not now. He's got a lot of training to do, I feel like, to be able to step in the ring and, you know, beat me, which isn't going to happen. So no, I'm not worried about JB.
Nice. He did almost win the Royal Rumble.
Almost, but not quite.
You're right. One of your fans called Kiko Toys wants you to send them a greeting.
Send them a greeting?
Just be like, what's up?
Oh, okay. Hi, Kiko Toys. Greetings from Rockford, Illinois.
There you go. Yeah, I wonder where she's from. JB says, wow, Kate. LMAO.
I just gotta be keeping it real. I mean, you'll get your title defense. You will, because I want to be fair and have everybody go for it. But no, I just think you're just not ready for it.
They're all gunning for you. We got another double part question. Your opinions on The Undertaker and Lita.
The Undertaker and Lita? Well, The Undertaker's great. I mean, he's just... I don't like his entrance very much because it's like too long, but he does do good matches. He did a good match with who in WrestleMania? Was it 13? Was it Ric Flair?
He had a that was I don't know if it was WrestleMania or not. Maybe it was. Where he beat his ass all throughout the arena and he was blood and shit.
Yeah, that's one of my more favorite Undertaker matches. And Lita's pretty cool. I can't say she's one of my favorite wrestlers. I kind of thought the shit that she did with Edge back in the day was kind of shady, so I'm just like, with Lita. Yeah, so.
True. All right, the next question.
Becky Lynch is going to whip her ass if they have a match. Are they supposed to
be fighting? I believe they're having a match at the Elimination
Lita's about
Chamber.
to get whooped for real.
Yeah, she will. Which move do you prefer? The stink face or the Bronco Buster?
Okay. Definitely the stink face. I like the stink face. I think it's a great move. And it works on many opponents. Yes. It really gets in their head.
So true. And the Ostrich Brother guy is still questioning about the Screw City Championship.
All right, I will figure that out for you.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for the second bout. So.
Yeah, the next episode of the wrestling show is going to come out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we'll be addressing this situation.
Yeah, we will be.
Okay. Twerkers Nation just joined.
Hi, Twerkers Nation.
And they have a question. This might be one of those OF questions.
Okay.
Ever thought of doing a stink face, but the way Rikishi did it, only wearing a thong?
Okay. Yeah, that I do have matches like that available, and they're available on my OF page. I can't really say it, I don't think, on Instagram. I'm not sure yet. So if you know what I'm talking about, definitely check out my OF page. There's a lot of content on there. I'll put the link in the link's in the bio. So definitely click on my bio. I have all different links. And there is a stink face all day. There definitely is. And I am wearing things that, So definitely check that out in the link in bio.
I heard that stink face all day video is a hot seller over there on the OF.
It really is. So if you want to see that, definitely head to the link in my bio and for the people on YouTube, the link in the bio is going to be on my Instagram page. If you don't follow my Instagram page, it's KateJones_TWS. Make sure to follow me on there.
Any other places we can follow you on, Kate?
You can follow me on Twitter.
Okay.
That's kind of like my alter ego, KZ. I can't think of what the Twitter handle is right now, but
you can search KZ.
Yeah, search KZ.
Crazy KZ.
Yeah, Crazy KZ. KRAZKAYZE.
And you also got Snapchat?
I do have a Snapchat.
And a Facebook page.
Kate
Jones 1121 is my Facebook page. Caitlin Jones is like my Facebook personal page. My Snapchat is, I think, Katie Renee 9809 or Kate Jones 1121. I honestly cannot remember which one it is currently.
Got a lot.
So you can really follow me on all social media sites, and I offer like different content on every platform. So if you're not following one, I would be, because it's not all the same content. And you'll find other things. You'll probably find what you've been looking for. If you don't think I do a move, keep looking, because I do them all.
Can you spell your Facebook ID name?
Facebook ID name, KAITLYNJONES.
There you go.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up now, guys, and thank you so much, like I said, for all the support for the wrestling show, all the support for all of the wrestlers that are involved with the wrestling show. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really am so happy to be your guys' Galactic Champion again. Like, it feels amazing. Thank you for everything, and thank you for joining me on this live chat. Thanks.
I have a question.
Okay.
I personally have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Is there any way that we could do like a photo shoot with this championship belt and you and this couch and me watching it, taking the pictures?
I think that's going to be very possible, so stay tuned for a photo shoot that we're going to be doing later.
Nice. Love you, babe.
Love you too.
Congratulations again
Thank
on
you.
your championship win.
Thank you.
2-time Galactic Champ, folks. Give it up. Kate, the Empire Jones. Sweet. Dum, 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 dum.